All right, I think we're good. We're good. We're
Oh,
good.
we're
All right.
ready?
Yeah, we're ready. All right, just put your mouth like probably like around this
Okay,
range.
like
Yeah,
around this
you could
range.
adjust the height as well if you need to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, cool. All right, welcome to another episode of the Does Things Podcast. I have my friend here, Marcus, which is a highly anticipated guest of mine for me,
Yeah.
anyways. Anyways, dude, I don't have a good transition, so I'm just gonna get fucking to it. Tell me about film school.
Film school. Well, like honestly, it's just like nothing really special. But like then again, like it just teaches the basic tenets of film, like stuff like editing, sound, like the mise en scène.
Wait, you okay? That's right. Rule of thirds. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, like like framing, like
Yeah,
shots and
yeah.
shit.
I'm trying to get a little closer to the mic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know I could like add more digital audio, but that's not preferred.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like like shit like acting and writing.
Yeah. Because man, how do I say this? I actually finally looked at the formatting of how to write a screenplay
Mhm.
the other day. It looks fucking complicated.
Yeah, it kind of is, but like it's like all down to like how it's like written.
Yeah.
It's just like how good like of like a direction like it gives
Mhm.
like the actors like in certain scenes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if like you like write it like too vague or like in like kind of like in like the wrong like I guess like tone you want to like write for that like
Yes.
that scene.
Yes. That could really
Like
fuck
that
things up.
yeah, like that
Mhm.
like yeah, like really like fuck things up. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of like hinders like the potential that like a certain like scene or like like
Yeah.
like storyline can like
Mhm.
like affect
You,
a film.
yeah, because I noticed like a lot of the times when I was like writing for my screenplay for my movie that I showed you the other day, like
Mhm.
there's a lot of things that I wrote. I'm like the tone really conflicts with the actual tone I want for the movie. You know what I mean? Like I was writing a specific scene, like but the
Mhm.
way I wrote it, the tone was just completely different. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I feel like sometimes like you can just kind of like rush into like
Mhm.
say like too much of like the dramatic payoff, but like there was like no build up to like proceed like what like act like the big like like climactic scene like entailed,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
also imagine like just like not even if you do want to change of tone, like just a sudden drastic change could also really mess things up. You know what I mean? Like hold on,
Yeah.
how do you think about a tone change in a single story in general?
Like tone shift if done right can like really like enhance like kind of like the staying power
Hmm.
of like a work.
Yeah.
Like how should I say like I'd say like stuff like Perfect Blue
Hmm.
and stuff like really kind of like encapsulate of just like shifting into like darker and darker tones, but like also like adding in like this like fake happiness
Like
like
fake happiness. Okay, like what I was thinking was like how do I say this? I know like sprinkling some like humor every now and then could really break up things or like lighten up the mood in case it gets like a little too heavy dark, you know.
yeah
One example that doesn't do that comes to mind is like I remember Batman v Superman. I just remember that movie just being dark all the way through. Like there's like nothing to laugh at.
yeah. I mean like then again like you had like Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's me.
But like honestly, like I feel like that like beating up on Batman versus Superman is very played out at this point.
Yeah, but like it's there's a lesson to it though.
Yes, like you can like
Get a
pull it,
little closer to the mic. Yeah, I know
like
it's a lot,
it's
but
just like you can't
mhm.
like rush to a climax. You
Yeah,
know, like
definitely can't.
we didn't have stuff like Civil War and like Infinity War like
Yeah.
right out of the fucking gate.
Civil
You
War is
know,
also a slow burn. That's another conversation though.
yeah, that's true. That can be argued, but
Yeah.
like it's just
Hmm.
that like I can't like care about these characters that I've barely known for like two movies at this point,
Yeah.
and
And
like a
Batman, you
movie and a
only like
half.
half the movie as well.
Yeah, exactly. He like that was his first movie,
In this
and like
universe,
that's how
yes.
he was introduced.
Hmm.
Like it's like such like a weak, like very like just like rushed, like very like very like skip to the end. Like
Yeah, it was very rushed for sure. Like, because like I mean, I understand why they did that. You know, like they were competing with Marvel, and they're like way
yeah,
behind.
and that's true. And funny thing is, it
Hmm.
actually achieves somehow being like in like the extended cut like being about 4 hours long.
Yeah,
It felt like it somehow became bloated as well.
yeah,
Like it since it just was like all in like the same like movie just being like going on and on and
hmm.
on. It just like felt like such like a slog for me.
Give me 1 second. This is staying in the podcast, by the way. Hello, Cassie. Wait, what's going on?
Might want to mute Mike. Step.
Have you found the Whataburger yet? You can keep rambling.
Oh man, but man. I
Okay.
don't know. I just remember being like so fucking disappointed with that movie when it
Yeah.
first came out.
So like
Like I had my expectations like pretty
so
fucking low,
if you
but
find a
like
familiar
holy
gas station
shit,
or
like
like a railroad
somehow
tracks pull in, and that should be
it
in that general
like
area.
with its
And that's usually the
combination
best way to
of
like
like
recommend it.
very forced conflict and very, how should I say, like watered down like
Yeah,
plot
it's probably I
progression.
should probably avoid it. I think it's like a
Like it
bigger
just like
case. I may need
somehow
address. Maybe that'll help you out.
just like hit this like
Let me send you my address as
steady
well, just
line
in case. Just a little help.
of
Just a little reminder.
mediocrity. You can quote that
Okay, cool.
fucking part.
All right, give me one second. Okay, maybe
This
I'll do it
shit's
again.
really like this shit's really starting to kick in now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I fuck that.
What can I say? They call this shit liquid true for nothing, right?
Oh yes.
That should fucking put hair in your chest.
Okay, I just sent you my location through on text, like through iMessage, so maybe that'll help. Okay, cool. I'll see you in a bit. Call me again if you need anything. Cool. Yeah. Okay, we definitely gotta cut that out because that lasted way longer than
Yeah,
expected.
yeah. I'm sorry about
Okay.
that.
That's my bad. I had to pick up the phone.
Yeah, yeah. We can
Okay.
just cut that out.
Where the fuck were we?
We were just like talking about how like mediocre Batman versus Superman.
Yes,
was.
yes.
But like, it's like I said, it's just like very fucking played out at this point. Like
It definitely
how
was, but like,
like it's like a horse that's already been beaten to death, but like it also bombed at the box office. So
yeah,
like that horse didn't really have too much life to it in the first place, you know?
definitely not. But like, I don't know. I just feel like there's just a lot of writing inconsistencies that people could really learn from.
Yeah, that's true. It's like I think it's like a really nice case study in like I guess just like flow in terms of like just like general storytelling
And
when it comes to
I
like
think lore
yeah.
building as well is also
Yeah.
really significant. Something
Oh
that you
yeah,
really learn from this.
yeah, definitely. Like
Hmm.
like people may say that like the MCU is like long and drawn out and
Hmm.
everything, but you can
It
definitely say that each one of those movies like definitely at least added something
to the
to
bigger
yeah
to
to
the bigger
like
picture,
the
yeah.
universe.
Like look at the Endgame for example.
Yeah,
Like you
exactly.
cannot achieve that without all the other movies with it.
Yes.
Like don't get me wrong, some of the movies are definitely mediocre. You could definitely skip,
Oh yeah.
but you can still it still adds to it in a
Yeah.
degree. Yeah.
Yeah. Like honestly, I'm willing to fight you on that point. It's just like I can't say that any of the movies are mediocre. Like each one of those movies at least adds like something to the table.
Yeah. Like
You
I'm not
know?
saying like it didn't add anything, but I'm definitely did. I'm just saying I think at general
Yeah.
quality, I thought it was like
Yeah. It's just like at least
yeah
like even like the worst movies had like at least some kind of
yeah
eye in it.
some connection to it, like and like
Yeah.
some place like it belongs there basically.
Thor: The Dark World.
Oh
Like
God.
I'll be honest, like that movie actually got a little bit of a redemption when it came to like how it was like portrayed in Endgame, like having that conversation with his mom, and like that
Yes,
like
yes,
took
yes,
place
yes. You're
in
right.
like in
You're
the
so
middle
right.
of like Thor 2.
Hmm.
Like honestly, like other than that, I felt like every other movie was like solid in its own way.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people don't give like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 like volume 2 like enough credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear nothing but good for it.
Really, like honestly, like I feel like it gets left out of conversation a little bit too much, in my opinion. I feel like it was like a really good, like emotional
Hmm.
MCU movie.
Yeah,
Like
for
people
sure.
like accuse like the MCU movies of being like too like stagnant in terms of like color palette and shit.
And just the way it was like
Oh
the
yeah,
cinematography in general as
and
well.
yeah, and like if you look at like say like Avengers 1 and 2,
Mhm.
especially like it looks like pretty washed out in some parts, especially in the fight
I
scenes.
thought it was a little sharp in certain areas as well.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's true. Like it kind of like ebbed and flowed in like kind of like a weird way to me.
Yeah.
But like I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, like 1 and 2 was like always like a really nice like fresh way
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that like an MCU movie could like look,
Yeah.
because like outer space.
Okay, I'll admit I haven't seen the first Guardians. I'll admit that's probably the biggest sin for
It's
like
pretty
any.
good.
Yeah, but I've seen the second one, which I thoroughly enjoyed because but I remember seeing something about Guardians like it's very colorful and vibrant.
Oh
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
it's
especially for the theme, especially for the setting it's in. It's in space.
yeah.
It's a space odyssey. So like you kind of need all that color to really sell that tone.
Oh yeah, and like it just like does it in spades. Like I
Mhm.
feel like it really like I feel like it takes advantage of it like in like the right areas to like really like sell like
Yeah.
that like like outer space, but like
Yeah, keep going.
like I don't know, like it still feels like kind of like gritty in its own way as
Yes,
well.
yes, yes,
Wait,
yes.
which like I don't know, like feels like a little bit ham-fisted, but like then again, like that fits with like Guardians motif. So what the hell do I know?
Yeah, yeah.
Be honest, like I am not like read up on Guardians
Yeah, definitely. I don't
at
think a lot of
all.
people are in general.
Like hands up, like right here, I
Hmm.
may sound like a total asshole here, but like I don't know, like I always felt like they carried over like that from like to like Thor Ragnarok, like it being like this like honestly felt like kind of like the same as like Guardians.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I felt like there could have been like just like a little bit more to like separate it, but like
Hmm.
that may be like me just trying to find fault in like a perfectly fine meal.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
that being
Because I don't blame you. Like nothing could be like perfection is like too good to be true. When you see,
yeah.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, like I always I kind of feel like I had to be that guy who
yeah.
finds fault in
Hold on,
stuff.
hold
Just
on.
gonna say that.
We're talking about visuals. How do you feel about Black Panther? Because I
Black
hear
Panther.
two things about it.
Mhm.
I hear both sides to it. Like, and I feel the same way too. Like some of the visuals like of Wakanda,
Uh-huh.
especially when Killmonger and T'Challa was about to face off for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Like just the beautiful shot. Like I thought it was fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah,
And then but like and
of
then
like the landscape,
the
basically. Yeah,
landscape and
yeah,
the
yeah.
setting they're
Just
about
like
to fight in, and
oh yeah,
but then you see the CGI later on as well, which is like
yeah.
the complete opposite. Like
I
so,
I mean I feel like by this point in 2021 we may as well just accept CGI for what it is. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
there's constrictions that like movies today face for whatever reason. There's a multitude of reasons not being able to get the right like location,
yeah, yeah,
budget cuts, like
yeah, yeah.
all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean like I felt like that nice like little like sweeping shot
Mm-hmm.
was like kind of like a nice like little like this is what's at stake kind of
Yeah, 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 yeah.
like I'm always like a sucker for like cinematography where
Yeah.
like it conveys like
Visual storytelling is very
oh
important.
yes, like
Yeah.
that's why like I love like shit like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I
Mm-hmm.
gush over that
Mm-hmm.
movie all the
Have
time.
you seen Astartes? Like it's a fan project, but it takes place in the 40K Warhammer universe.
No, I am not read up on 40K
Okay,
at
I
all
will.
as well.
I'll show it to you after this because like I thought,
Okay.
like 'cause that's what really opened my eye to visual
Mm.
storytelling. But yeah, yeah, keep going.
But it's just like it's not even like visual storytelling. It's just well, like it partially is,
Yeah,
but like it's like just like how like Scott Pilgrim uses like the world in order to like show like transitions, like how like dialogue and stuff like carries over from like one location to the next.
yeah, yeah.
To where like it shows like oh look like the characters are moving, but it's like keeping a nice pace to it,
Mhm.
but it's also doing it in a very nice style that like appeals to people like me.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it serves like a general purpose and it makes shit not boring.
Yes, I agree.
Like every other fucking movie is just like say like characters going to a new city. It's just
Mhm.
like like sweeping shots of the city, fucking just like random like fucking like pop song over that shit. It's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright does it well.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Do you know what's like one of the most out of place song usage I ever seen in a movie?
Ooh, what?
The newer Great Gatsby movie. You know how what was it like 70s, 60s? It takes place like in the 60s maybe. give or
I think
take?
like 60s. I actually haven't like read Great Gatsby.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I'm not very educated on this area, but then they started playing a Kanye West song at one point. I'm like, that is so contradictory to like the setting.
Well, I mean I like it's all like I feel like soundtracks like also like are like also like push like what like characters like motivations and like thought processes are.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it was used as a transition,
I
and it wasn't the transition. I don't know, man. For like, from what I remember, I don't remember the transition being like very fitting to the song either.
I like I
I think
be
it's
honest,
Kanye
I haven't
West.
seen Kanye. I mean not Kanye.
Great
fucking Great
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking this alcohol fucking hit me.
It's a very simple movie. I'll say that.
It's a simple movie.
Like, it's a simple movie. Like, it does its thing, and then that's about it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like fucking like I don't know.
From
Like
what I
I mean
remember,
like
anyways.
I mean like I haven't like seen it, but like I mean like from like
Mhm.
oh I understand like Great Gatsby is like one of these like big
It's like a
books and like
like,
movies that like
Every
all the
fucking high school teaches or have.
I actually didn't read for high school.
I did, but I.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
it's
enjoy
it's
it?
not that from I remember sleeping through it.
Well, it was
But
just
yeah.
like a bunch of rich people doing shit.
For
Fucking.
the most part, really, that's really all it was.
Ooh, were you always like down with the bourgeoisie or some shit or?
Well, I don't remember. I just remember like this shit's boring. I'm gonna go to sleep. There it is. And
I
then,
mean, like, I feel like that was kind of like high school in general.
yeah, pretty much. That's literally just me and Tim during English class.
Shit. Like, I don't know, like high school, it just like kind of became like,
Yeah, you get a little closer.
like kind of like half became like first like studying in like school like hella because like I was like doing like college and like AP and
Mhm.
shit, like I was actually trying to do good, and the other half I was like fucking around doing shit like this.
Yeah, yeah. It's I don't know, dude. High school's a joke. I just that's all I can say, man.
Kind of is. I think Nakey Jakey said it best. You've heard of this guy? Like
No,
he's a
no.
YouTuber, but like he had a video called like high school didn't matter, and
Mhm.
he like goes over these exact fucking same points.
Yep.
I
yep.
feel like we're kind of stealing from
Yeah.
his ass.
I do think on the social side of things, it definitely teaches you a lot.
Oh
Because
yeah.
that's definitely when you start to like break out of your naivety a little
Uh-huh.
bit and start seeing people for who they are.
Yeah, it's like damn, some people are assholes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like that it like applies now more than ever.
Hmm.
Like
Especially
like
in the real world.
yeah, social media alone just like shows just how like
Oh yeah. Twitter.
fucking-
Shout out to Twitter.
yeah, oh yeah, shout out Twitter. Fucking follow me at like Lord of the Scrubs.
I'm not gonna put that in down.
Oh fuck you, dude.
I'm not putting that.
Why not?
Uh,
No self promotion.
Yeah, but bro, I don't have like 2 viewers. Don't worry about it.
I mean like this is like good shit though.
Well, let's hope it reflects it in the viewer count.
Hey, fuck it. Like, hey, I'm gonna go off script here. Fuck it. Like
There
we're
is no
just out
script
here.
anyways.
Yeah, fuck it. No script. Like we're out here having fun, chilling, talking with y'all. Cool? Cool.
Yes.
So anyway, where were we?
I don't remember because that's what this podcast is about.
Oh yeah, exactly. How much high school didn't matter. Being
Yeah.
honest, like high school like at least gave me like some friends I can rely on now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gave you at least like a good base in like who you want to like be around.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout out high school.
yeah. Like it really, I think high school is like really where people really should like get an idea of who they are.
And what
And-
they want out of life.
Yeah, what they want to have. Like, and obviously, of course, it's not all.
Fair
the 4
enough.
years,
At
4
least,
years is not enough.
At least a foundation.
Yeah, at least the foundation. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. At least the foundation
Yeah.
of it. Like it starts stimulating your brain to think about that.
Oh
Basically.
yeah.
But yeah. Ah, God, did you know what you want to do in high school? Because I sure as hell didn't.
I wanted to like honestly like my dream in high school was to be a writer, a screenwriter in fact. I kind of thought like, oh yeah, Austin is like this booming city for like student film. And a funny thing
Yeah.
was like I actually got a fucking scholarship to like a New York fine arts school.
Are you serious?
Yeah, actually.
Uh-huh.
But like the thing is, even with the scholarships they're giving me, I would still be paying out the ass.
Yep.
Like
yep.
per year.
Sounds about right.
And like even then, like that's not accounting for like room and board.
Mhm.
That's still not accounting for fucking like travel expenses. That's
Yeah.
not accounting for like fucking like food. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
And but like it's like I don't know. I still have this like love hate relationship. It's just like I still feel passion there in film. That's why I love this film class I'm doing. Shout out fuck what was his name
Is it
again?
just
I feel
ACC?
bad. Yeah, like a shout out ACC.
Yeah.
But like fucking like I don't know, film has always just like been this amazing outlet for creativity for so many people.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
And
I
like
agree.
putting like my own like stamp and
Mhm.
like having like something to at least like leave there.
Yeah.
Like no matter like how small. Like that would just be like so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just easy. It's just easier for people to connect with as well. Unlike video games.
Exactly.
Because like with video games there's like mechanics you have to learn and like in general just general skill and knowledge you need to have. But with a movie you just literally just sit back and just watch it, which is something anyone can do.
Yeah. I actually have
Nothing
a
against video
counterpoint.
games, by the way.
I actually have a counterpoint to that.
Okay.
It's like I actually argue that video games are a better medium for storytelling because they require
'Cause they're more interactive?
they require player involvement.
Yeah.
They
No, no, like-
require us to dedicate all these hours into like
Yeah, yeah.
learning
Okay,
these characters.
I agree with that, but my point was that like it's just easy, anyone could pick up movies. Basically, is what I'm saying. But video games, not so much. Not anyone. Can pick it
yeah,
up. Yeah.
yeah, in that case you're right.
Mhm.
Like and that's very true. But like
Yeah.
also like film like has always just like kind of been like this like how should I say like fucking lose me a little
I,
bit.
I don't really know what to say either, dude. I mean, like I don't know. I just thought film was just more accessible for people
That's true.
compared to any other mediums like
But,
books or.
I like then again like I kind of argue like people would rather play a video game than just sit there and look at a screen. I mean like at least like there's like some kind of like
Yes,
involvement.
yes, there's the people for that for sure.
Mhm.
I don't know, man, because like I think of I say this loosely. I think of casuals.
Mm,
I think of the soccer mom that's always busy all the time, or
fair.
the dad that's always in the office. Like I don't know. I just feel like for most part they could just literally just sit down, don't really think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But like I then again boiling movies down to like, hey, look at the pretty colors and like all like the cool little camera tricks is like really like doing like a disservice.
definitely is.
Cause like everything works together to create this like whole
Hmm.
cohesive movie. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
everything is there for a
There's the
reason.
pacing, there's the writing,
Yes,
there's the
there's
tone setting.
exactly. And
Hmm.
all that is like wound up together in this big ball that we call a fucking movie.
Yep.
And like enjoying a movie for like just like for like one sense, like albeit is like not like wrong considering like say like for like Speed Racer, like
Yeah.
fucking like
Yeah.
you're watching that movie like just because it's fucking eye candy. That it is. It's a
Transformers.
very yeah, like
Transformers
exactly. Like
reminds
those are
me.
just like yeah, just to
Yeah.
switch your brain off. Like
Hmm.
that's a completely different genre. Like
Yeah.
that's like totally valid.
Yeah.
But it's just like a film like is like an amalgamation of all of that and to
Hmm.
like enjoy it for like one is like to kind of miss the point of it, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And it's not to say that there's movies that are meant to like to focus on one thing,
Hmm.
like Fast and Furious, for example. You don't watch it for like accurate physics or
Oh
good
yeah,
story writing.
exactly,
You
like I
watch it
said.
for the stupid
Yeah,
shit that happens
yeah,
in the movie.
exactly, like I said, like it's a turn your brain off kind
Mm.
like movie.
Yeah.
Like you just like want to go like spend like $10 at like the fucking matinee, like
Yeah.
just like fuck around and like watch like cars do flippy tricks and shit.
Yeah.
Like why the hell not, right?
Yeah. Why not? Like, I mean, not everybody needs to like wants to turn their fucking brain off and really think about something like Midsummer or fucking Joker, for example.
I have not
Joker's
seen either of those. I am such a
Joker. I
terrible
haven't seen
film student.
Midsummer. That's oh, well. Hold on. That's probably like wrong for me to say then. Let's say fuck. I guess Joker. That's the closest thing I can think of right away in terms of something using your brain to really appreciate.
Like I don't know, like I gotta say like one of my favorite movies like to like use as like an example
Hmm.
is like Blind Spotting, like made in 2018. It was made by like a like
I don't think I've heard of this movie. Was it called Blind Spotting?
Blind Spotting.
Blind Spotting. Okay.
I am completely blanking on the guy's name because I am looking a little bit drunk.
We also don't condone underage drinking. In
We
the
are both over the age of 21.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
like just gonna point that out
Yeah.
too.
I,
But like yes, it was such like a great like study on like stuff like gentrification and what it
mhm,
does to the original spirit
mhm.
and culture of that community and like how it's like slowly being torn apart. In Austin, that's a really good example because like
Yeah.
I'm looking at all like the houses that are getting fucking rebuilt
Mhm.
and like fucking torn down, like fucking like I had to fucking help my aunt move out because like her house is getting fucking torn down.
Yeah.
She's lived in there since like about like 1950, like
Are you serious?
1960. Yes.
Damn.
So like I had to kiss goodbye like that fucking like piece of history, and
Mhm.
I fucking lost those pictures now because I lost my fucking phone. Well,
Oh,
more like I
yikes.
broke my phone rather.
God damn, dude. That
Like
sucks.
that shit hurt me to my fucking core.
Hmm.
But it's just like it like that film conveys like not only that but like it's very fucking topical now because like it also covers like police brutality very well and how it just like instills fear
Hmm.
into like African American males such as myself. Like I sell guns for a living and
Yeah.
I'm fucking scared
Yeah.
like about like some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, like literally there was a homeless guy just outside my salon just now.
Mhm.
Like he wasn't like really messing with the salon or anything, of course.
Mhm.
Like I seen him like quite a bit too. Like he's harmless, but like I saw like literally when I pulled up just now, right, to film, a police officer approached him.
Mhm.
And I was like fucking scared for the dude. Cause plus like I didn't hear what they're saying either. I just heard loud voices. I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me I have to record this. It worked out well though. It worked out. Everything worked out in the end though. I'll say that. Thank God.
Be honest, it's pretty scary to like have to like say statements like that, like oh god I should have to like record this
Yes.
just in case if like something
Something happens.
terrible happens,
Yeah.
you know, like living in fear like that like
Mhm.
is just like not like just like stable, you know.
Yeah, definitely not. Mhm.
Like it's just like we can't really call ourselves like you know like first world, like fucking we have like all these liberties and
Mhm.
yet like we can't like we like I gotta like watch out to like make sure like I'm not like fucking up or like looking suspicious in any way,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know.
Plus, like, fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I guess I had to I had to model minority pass or whatever the fuck it's called. Like that's something I thought of as well. Like, okay, this is something I don't have to worry about. But at the end of the day, like you're a person of color in America. Like, so Asian Americans might have it good for now, but when shit hits the fan, they're gonna throw us out first.
It's sad because I'm actually half Filipino as well.
Yeah, so, so you get
I like yeah I get like the fucking worst ends. Fucking, it's kind of sad actually.
Yeah.
It's like I see like because like I remember that fuck like right after that salon got shot up and I think
yes, in Atlanta.
yeah in Atlanta like there's a black guy in New York City who assaulted an Asian woman.
Yeah.
And I just like remember like feeling like so like ashamed, you know. It's just like I feel like in like
there's like a divide in you, kind of.
exactly because like I actually noticed that like like sometimes like Asian customers at work like wouldn't like like approach me the same way, you know what I mean? Like, like I remember like that week like I would like noticeably like they would like noticeably get like a little bit like kind of like standoffish at me. Like and like that kind of like hurt a little bit because like
really.
Yeah, because like I'm Filipino, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I claim that proudly.
They had to stand off with you. What the fuck? That's
yeah,
so
stand
weird.
off. Yeah, like they're like kind of like
At a
hesitant
pawn
to
shop?
talk. Yeah, like
Who the fuck cares? Like,
yeah, like they're like hesitant to like
okay.
like just like talk like
Okay.
talk to me.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's probably shift the topic back to entertainment for a little bit.
I'm sorry, entertaining.
Because sensitive topics like this, you really need a dedicated episode to like really.
Yeah, but like it's nice to know that like people like real people are getting like affected by this shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like this is like having like a real effect in our communities.
And
you know?
movies could show could
Yeah,
demonstrate
exactly. Like blind spotting. Like blind spotting is like just like this like amazing study on like to reiterate like is just like this amazing study on like the effects of like stuff like gerrymandering and like and gentrification and police brutality can have an effect on like an entire community and like and on especially on people like singular people.
Yeah.
Like but
yeah, it definitely happens. And like I saw like really like I also appreciate how movies can be like very subtle with the real world. Like I watched Unhinged the other day. It's a really dumb movie, I'll say that, but like it knows what it wants to be and it does it well. Basically, there's a very subtle commentary about drivers, about how distracted we are as drivers and how like technology and how as technology evolved, we became even more distracted and so on. Like the movie wasn't about that, but it's basically saying like this could happen because of this kind of thing.
Funny thing is, like what you just said actually just reminded me about a movie I watched for film class.
Really? What was
Yes, I think it was like Meshes of the Afternoon, or or no, sorry, it was an Aleutian Dog. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And it was this movie about like kind of like the dream, like this movie about like dream states, and like it had like all these like really like kind of like intense visuals and like really like abstract visuals of like what's going on in like a scene, but like the director also wanted it to be like a commentary on like society and like their like indifference to the world like around them. And so like my teacher was saying like when like the movie first came out, when it premiered, like the director was sitting in front, and he had rocks in his pocket to defend himself just in case if like the audience caught on to what he was truly saying about them.
Oh.
And like just in case if a riot broke out, he has rocks in his pocket to defend himself against like an angry riot, because it has like visual it's over 100-year-old movie, guys, come on.
God damn.
But like it shows like say like a dismembered hand just like sitting there in the street, you know, and like there's like whole crowd of people just like looking at it, but like not doing like anything to like, you know, like cover it up or like try to like take care of it, like, you know what I mean? Like they're just looking at it, and like one girl's like kind of like poking at it, and like it's just like goes like on and on for a little bit, and then like everyone just like walks away, just kind of like goes on with their day.
Yeah.
But like this like one woman stays behind it, and then she gets hit by a car. So,
God damn, that's actually
sorry. But yeah, she gets hit by a fucking car, and then like a small crowd like erupts behind her, and then they just keep walking. They just leave her in the street.
Yeah.
They no one went over to actually help her. They just fucking watched. And like he was like trying to like have that be like a commentary on just like the indifference of society. Like we don't care about each other.
No,
And
no.
like and I kind of see that.
Yeah, and like the funny thing is like, I think of Vietnam when you said that.
Mm,
There's literally dead bodies on the streets like on a
yeah.
daily, and people just keep going.
Yeah, and it's just like an indictment to humanity, really.
Yeah, yeah,
Holy shit, we're getting into the heavy topics again.
yeah.
But like that's just what
That's
movies
yeah,
can
that's
do.
exactly.
Like, and that's why it should not be discounted as
Mm.
medium. And like, I wish I could still live out my dreams of being a screenwriter. Because like,
And man, keep
I
going for it, dude. Keep pursuing it.
yeah, because like there's a lot of value in film,
Hmm.
like for like all its elements in like storytelling and like
Yeah.
messaging and themes. Like
Mhm.
it can do a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So big ups to film.
exactly. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you don't like watching film for like this grand message of the world or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
that's your right. That's everybody's right to do that.
Oh yeah.
But like, to like dismiss it as just mere entertainment, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't rub me right.
I want to say like I feel like we're like not like breaking any barriers in saying this, but like I
Mhm.
feel like this is just like a really good conversation, just like throw out there to the world,
Yeah.
like for like, or at least like to like put someone on to like 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 a new perspective,
Hmm.
like that's what like we're like fucking doing here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh, I can't stop talking about the Joker, because like
Fucking, we live in a society.
we live in a because like here's the thing.
Oh fuck it, let me get a let me
I-
pour one out for this shit.
Because fucking, there's a lot of people trying to police the tonality behind Joker. They're saying, "Oh, movies should not be allowed to do this," or like people shouldn't. This is some things that people shouldn't touch on. But again, people forget that movie. It's an art, and like there's no limits to an art, or you know what I mean. You get the point I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what, and like the Joker took full advantage of that, which is what I fucking appreciate about the movie. Like it did not fucking pull back punches with what it wanted to portray, and like when you watch it, you will see why it's controversial. Like I think it's well deserved, but at the same time, canceling the movie or the fuck is not exactly it.
Like I feel like even like everything surrounding it, I feel like that like there's like like not like worse movies, but like I mean like movies with like a way stronger, long-lasting message out there that have come out decades ago.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you got your American History X's. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
got like these movies about like fucking like a fucking like Nazi like neo-Nazi like a
Wearing
realizing.
a fucking thing on his chest and
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
basketball.
Fucking tattooed, fucking like curb stomping people.
Yeah.
Like he's realizing, holy shit, I'm a fucking monster,
Yeah.
and like realizing I need to change myself. I've done my time, and I need to stop like like other people from going down this road, namely his little brother.
Yeah,
Like and that carries so much more weight. Like honestly,
yeah,
like then like the Joker, like I find that way more relatable
Yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
real. You know what I mean? Because like that's like real people. Like I feel like making like a comic book movie like gives you like certain limitations to like what you can like really like tug at, because like at the end of the day it's a comic book character,
yeah, exactly.
but like this is like it could be like a true story. Like I do not know that. Like it'd be like nice to know, but
I think
like,
the point of the Joker
yeah.
is like saying it couldn't happen, but well, I'll get back to that in a
Yeah,
second. I'll get back to
yeah.
that in a second. Oh, is that all you gotta say?
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say like another thing about the Joker is like it's saying like it really redefines like people's perceptions on comic books as well. Because like the way you watch the movie, it's not shot like your generic action movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really
Yeah,
hard
because
to
like
explain.
it's not
You gotta
because
watch
it's
it.
not that.
Exactly.
Because like it's
even
like,
though it's a comic book character.
yeah, because it has a totally different fucking tone to like and like not any other, but like
Yeah.
of like it's contemporaries right now.
Exactly.
Like it's not like a fucking MCU movie.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
not.
like it has a totally different tone, and of course it's gonna be shot differently. It's gonna be like way more harsher. It's gonna be a lot more like pointed.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna like have like a lot more
It's
isolation.
also sometimes blatantly obvious what they want you to look at.
Oh
'Cause, like,
yeah, and that's the point. Like that's
Exactly.
mise en flamme.
Yeah.
Rule of
Yeah.
three.
Well, we'll get back to that in a second. We'll get back to that in a second. Yeah. Yeah, because like, well, I'll just get into it now. The point, what I was saying is like, there's just like some shots that are just completely still, and everything just
Yeah.
happens in that one shot,
Yeah.
and like, it wasn't even like angled specifically either. It was just like a flat angle, and then you just watch it
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, exactly. Like a still, like kind of like
Mhm.
yeah, like just shot on a fucking tripod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
but-
that's
Yeah, and like I like I just like love like I'm like a such like a little sucker for like all these like little camera tricks, like fucking one shot, like
Mhm.
oneers,
Yeah.
like fucking like Old Boys or Goodfellas. Holy shit! Like I fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like I gush over those.
yeah.
Like,
Fuck. Yeah, dude. I don't
but
know.
like
Film's just amazing to think about. Yeah.
yeah, like oh my god, we're just like jumping
Yeah.
all over
And like
here.
let's and like go back to Joker again because I just can't get enough. I don't know because like I learned a lot just from that movie alone.
Mm,
Like fuck, I was gonna say I just love, I don't know, just the way it was filmed. The cinematography in general just felt unique,
Stark.
just unique and artistic. And I'm just like, this is not something you get from like your Hallmark movie.
Yeah. Oh,
Obviously,
I
yeah.
mean, like
Of
comparing it to a
course.
Hallmark movie is a little bit like disingenuous. I mean, like
Well, yeah,
other like Hollywood
yeah, almost
movies,
any,
like
yeah, almost anybody could beat a Hallmark movie.
yeah. I mean, like other like Hollywood movies. I mean, like
Yeah.
I'm speaking as someone who hasn't watched a movie, as how like little that may like actually fucking contribute to the conversation. Like
Mhm.
I imagine it's like a lot more like pointed, a lot more like harsh
Yes,
in tone
yes,
because like
yes.
that's how it's supposed to like
And
reflect.
like, there's a lot of silent moments that
Yeah.
you're just supposed to just take
Yeah,
in.
just like bake in. I
Mhm.
like that's what like I like we're talking before the podcast about like Martin Scorsese. He uses
Yeah.
silence like really fucking well.
Mhm.
Like the scene in The Departed where like they pick up the phone with
Mhm.
each other. Like they like it's like complete silence because like we're like supposed to like bake in like oh shit this is
Yeah.
like the climax of the movie. Like
Yeah.
they're about to find out who each other are like potentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like the corrupt cop from the fucking clean cop.
Mhm.
Like but. Like he also like uses in like Raging Bull when he's about to like get like when like fucking like Bull's about to like get fucking like beat the shit out of.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's just like it's supposed to like just like bake in like just like certain moments and like that's like how silence is supposed to be used in movies.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's supposed to let like that moment like sink in
Mhm.
like
Build the
really
suspense and everything as
yeah
well.
build
Mhm.
suspense
Mhm.
and like sometimes like people like end it off with like a climax of sound it's like a loud like gunshot
Yeah.
like ringing out into the night
Yeah.
or like a fucking like woman like screaming or some
Yeah. A
shit you
shitty
know?
jump scare.
Yeah like yeah or shitty jump scares. Thank God we're not in the fucking mid 2010s. Remember like horror movies back then? Holy shit.
You mean the one? Do you mean the horror movies that still come out every January?
Funny thing is people don't pick up on like January being like the fodder month
Yes.
of like
Of
where like
movies in general, not just
any
horror movies.
yeah of like just like anybody putting in like fucking shit.
Mhm.
Like of course like there has been like exceptions to rule like The Gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Gray came out in January,
Mhm.
and I think like like a Mission Impossible movie came out in January, or
Well,
they
to be
said like the
fair,
winter.
the quality of Mission
Yeah,
Impossible
exactly.
could
That's
be
what I was saying. Like
debatable,
I was
yeah.
saying, like those are exceptions to rule, because
Yeah.
like that's where they
Well-
typically put their shitty like action movies and horror movies.
Mhm, yeah.
The Hollows.
Or just anything
right,
really.
right?
Just just anything really that comes out in January for the most part. But okay, obviously exceptions to the rules. Another thing I want to talk about like camera tricks, like I realized that when watching Unbreakable the other day, like
Holy shit! It's been a hot ass minute, dude. I
dude,
should really watch
that movie's a
again.
slow burn. I'll say that. Not super slow, but like it's.
Oh yeah,
definitely a
I
slow
remember
burn.
it being like a little bit of a crawl.
Yeah,
I remember
definitely,
that.
definitely, and like for some people, the climax was not gonna pay off for most people, but that's besides the
Yeah.
point. Like I remember one scene, I was I was watching like as the camera zooms in on a conversation, like it was
You're
the
gonna have to
date
be
scene.
you're gonna have to be a little bit specific.
It was
with
like
me, 'cause,
when David finally takes his wife out for a date for the first time in
Uh-huh.
forever.
oh
It's like
okay.
remember the camera just zooming in.
Yeah.
Like you could hear like their conversation perfectly fine throughout
Yeah.
whatever range. Like I was like questioning myself. Okay, there's something. They're doing something different with this camera. With this camera
Yeah,
movement.
it's like they're keeping
Slow-
it still.
Mhm, and it's just slowly zooming in. I was like, and I was questioning myself, what are they trying to convey? What message are they trying to do?
It felt like a POV shot.
It definitely did. And what I realized was like, the closer the camera got, the closer to a conclusion in the conversation they're getting to.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like-
That's exactly what they were trying to do.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my fucking god, why didn't I ever
Exactly,
think of
it
this?
built suspense.
Yeah.
Like that's what like that's why cinematography is so important in
Exactly.
film. I feel like I'm being a dead horse there. I feel like I should be saying hi to all the like a YouTube video essay artists I watch. Hello.
Don't
But-
worry, they won't see this anyways.
Yeah, fair enough. But like, shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, cinematography is like such like an underappreciated, in my opinion,
I agree.
underappreciated
I agree.
like aspect of film. Like
Mhm.
it shows like or at least like it goes unrecognized
Yeah.
or underappreciated.
Mhm.
But like it's like such an important like a way of like conveying like story elements.
Yeah.
Like it's not all through conversation and action.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's just simple as like a camera movie, like
Yeah,
a camera
exactly.
movement,
Mhm.
or like what's not in a shot,
Yeah.
or just like where like the camera's placed in terms of
Or,
like
like,
where
mo
people are standing
or,
in a
like
conversation.
or, like, movements in the blurred background of the scene.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Like shit out of focus.
Mhm.
Like that, like especially in horror movies, that conveys like dread, suspense. What the
Yeah.
fuck was that in the
Or, like,
background?
something super subtle as well for so that
Uh-huh.
will, like, come up later in the movie.
Exactly. It's like, or yeah, it's like, or like a red herring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like, or like a red herring where like like it's
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
not connect, like
Yeah, it's
ends
like
up not
it's
being
actually not what
connected.
you think
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Like, it led you that way, but, like, it wasn't that yeah. Good point.
Exactly.
Yeah, but, fuck, how long have we been going on? I need to check.
I feel like we've just been rambling. Holy shit.
40 minutes. 'Cause I need to call my other guest just in case because she's lost. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I think 40 minutes for this episode is good. Usually I go for like at least 45.
I feel like we like low key got nothing done, but like everything done at the same time.
I feel that too, dude. I
Like
feel that
holy
too.
shit! Like we just like went on fucking rants, and like I feel like we need to slow things down a little bit.
Definitely, you have a little more.
I feel like
focus.
we need to like just like kind of like slow things down.
Yeah, I noticed
I
that
feel
too.
like that would be like a nice like burner episode.
Yeah, I'm
like-
definitely I'm still uploading this for sure. Either way.
Okay. Like, but like
Yes.
I feel like we could definitely build on this.
Definitely for sure.
Like,
I noticed we were opening a lot of conversations without closing
but
it.
like yeah, oh yeah, like we're like going in this, and then we're just jump and jump and jump.
Now that's
and
not how you write a story.
Oh yeah, and like I felt like, to be honest, like I was like trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
But like it's just like fuck, we should probably like. ease
Yeah, tone
out.
it down for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
but like we should
definitely.
like kind of like long form.
Yeah,
Ask each other questions.
I asked you a couple earlier. So
Oh yeah. Sorry.
do I
should-
remember it?
I-
No, but
I should probably reciprocate that.
Sure,
in that
sure, yeah.
case. I should like like toss it back to you.
yeah. But like, hold on, like, let's just wrap this episode up and then we'll get going on the next. So,
Okay.
but damn, yeah, this was fun, dude.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
felt like we were going on a lot longer, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like I felt like we could have done a lot more.
For sure. Oh, for sure. There's
I guess because like
still
we're just
so-
talking about film, but like I feel like I said, like I feel
but
like we
there's
should like,
just
like
so many aspects of film that
slow
we
it down. No.
Yeah.
But like because like people want like content, not like
yeah, exactly.
people
just-
want like like something to like latch on to.
yeah. I will say though, like, if you're just looking for white noise, we got it.
Oh,
We got it.
yeah, because we're talking too fast.
Yeah, I will say like a lot of the podcasts I do listen to are just mostly just white noise while I do something else.
To be fair, but like, yeah, but we shouldn't aspire. We shouldn't aspire to be that.
Yeah,
We like we gotta make fucking content here.
we gotta give something of value, so, other than just white noise.
I mean, I feel like we are, but like we're not like expanding on that.
Yeah, I guess you can say that for sure. Anyways,
I-
let's wrap this up before we really.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Anyways, that wraps up another episode of the Duskins podcast. That was definitely a fun one. Damn, we really went on for it, but like,
fuck.
yeah, this one usually I try to aim for like an hour, but like, yeah, we definitely should wrap this up where it is.
Yeah, fuck it,
Yeah,
right?
so, all right, let's wrap some things up. And as usual, new episodes every Sunday. Well, that's what we're trying to do. New episodes every Sunday. That wraps things up. See y'all next time. Okay, bye.
Bye. If you're trying to do every